Okay, our next lesson is in the hopper here. We're going to do how to plot an azimuth. And for this, we're just going to use the standard 1/50 MGRS map, a protractor. You normally want to use a pencil. In this case, we're going to use the Sharpie so we can be a little more accurate. So we're going to let's go ahead and do the same location we found last time. We're going to start with this. This is our center location right here, this six-way intersection. We want to plot an azimuth between here. Let's go down here to Lake Bagot. We'll go right where Lake Bagot comes out, the stream comes out here. We want to identify the direction between these two locations. So that location and this location. And the way we do that is we take our protractor and we draw a straight line to connect them. So the best way to do this, I found, is take your pencil or your marker, put it on one of the spots to anchor it, so you can use that to pivot, and then line it up with exactly where you want it to go up here. We're getting the location from here to here. We want to remember we want to draw that line extended out as far as we can get it reasonably, because we're going to measure it underneath this part of the protractor. We want to make certain that it goes far enough that we can make that measurement. So if you were measuring two locations that were really close together, like we were trying to measure from here to here, that's not long enough to get us underneath this element of the protractor. We have to draw that line out further. So that's all we did there. So we're getting the direction from here to here. So we just draw that line out. Then we take our protractor and we line the crosshairs. Here's the center crosshairs. So here's the center crosshairs of our protractor. That's what we're reading. And then we're going to measure off of this outside perimeter scale of the protractor to get our degrees. So we want to take the center of our protractor and get it lined up directly over our start point. So here's our crosshairs, get it right over. So you can see here here's where accuracy matters. So you see this road here is, up to 50, maybe even 100 meters wide as it's drawn on the map. So you kind of got to do a little bit of guesstimation here. You want to get it as centered as you can, and then you want to line it up so that it's going exactly north, south, and east, west. So you do that by using your crosshairs and the coordinate or the grid marks on the actual map. So sometimes it falls nice and easy, so it's easy to see where there's deviation. Look at that deviation here. In this case, we're a little bit sort of in the middle, so we got to kind of guess as best we can where we're going exactly north, south, and east, west. And then all we do is we take that line, we follow it out. It's drawn on the map there, and where does it fall underneath on the perimeter where our degrees are located, and you can measure it out here. So here's the 180, 185, 190, 195, and it crosses just about directly underneath the 196. So what that tells us is that our azimuth is 196 degrees. Now don't worry about the doing all the deflection and the grid magnetic angle into that business yet. We're just measuring that azimuth, and we got an azimuth of 196 degrees. That's how you plot an azimuth.